And we're finally starting. Sorry for the delay, everybody. Internet issues are a thing, and well, this is what happens. You know, it's what when you do it live. Expect things to go awry, huh? So, yeah. So, welcome once again to the Cokeround Podcast. I'm AJ. This is Meg, and we are here today with episode 18 of Digimon Ghost Game. The Land of Children. And Petermon is featuring in the episode, so that's really fun. I wonder if Tinkermon will be there as well. Maybe Captain Hookmon, who knows? That'd be really fun, like just a Digimon take on, you know, just the story of Peter Pan. I'd be super down for that, so I kind of hope that's where we go with this, and it's not just Petermon kidnapping kids. I kind of hope it's not.
Oh no!
Meg has just spoiled the episode. Meg has just spoiled the episode, hasn't she?
That's real.
That's real. I really do hope it doesn't boil down to that. Like, as we were saying last week, like, the show has a problem with sticking the landing sometimes and not being able to get out of its own way. So, yeah, hopefully we can get past that, and maybe will there be any plot this week, do we think? Or do you think this is just sort of a kind of sort of filler?
Sure. Last week, building.
Yeah. And we got that nice partner exchange with Ruri and Jellymon teaming up, which is still awesome. The list? Okay. That is an order. Oh, scoring order?
Oh no, scroll. That's what I meant to say.
Yeah. Yeah. That was the monkey guy, yeah, Koemon.
So that's
Yeah. Yeah. That was building block. That was because that was the really.
Two building blocks.
Yeah, maybe just to, because we don't want to get the we don't want to give the characters too much personality too quickly, I suppose. But yeah, so that's kind of where we are with it. But thanks to anyone who's watching at the moment. How was your week? Do let us know before we get started. This is as always a conversation. So, how are you guys getting on? Did you have a good week? Did you enjoy the episode? Yeah.
In the chat, you were commenting.
Yeah. Speed run this review, hey Yami. Yeah, again, look, sorry for the delay. Internet issues are a thing. Hey Juggernaut, thanks for joining. No. So we do apologize for the delays, but sadly, as I said, like this isn't pre-recorded anymore, so we're subject to internet speeds when things like this happen. Also, that being yellow is a lie in this app. Plus, Harry Potter meets Sherlock. Ooh, that's an interesting. That's an interesting take. Add the card, because yellow is usually like bullied, you know. So, like Petermon's type there, is he's a fairy type. So, yeah, fairy tales. That's like, yeah. There's no, but oh well. Look, I mean, always next time. We were sort of thrown around this week with the internet and wondering if we'd be able to do the podcast at all, or whether we'd have to pre-record and set it up later. So, like this, we're sort of a bit discombobulated this evening, but thank you all for joining us as ever. We do sincerely appreciate it. So, we'll just jump into things then, shall we? Because
we don't have to talk.
yeah, that's
That's been the highlight of our week.
Yeah, well, I went back to the gym for the first time since lockdown yesterday. That was weird, fun but weird.
Be a trainer. You're
Uh,
not doing it right. You're gonna hurt yourself.
it's been a few years. Leave me alone. All I've had is Ring Fit Adventure for 2 years. Would you stop?
Other than that,
Yeah, it was just weird, like, 'cause, you know, usually you wipe down the equipment when you're done, but now it's like you're spraying Mr. Muscle on it and you're like giving it a good scrub so your sweat isn't, you know, still there, or your lingering essence isn't still on the handles of things,
germs.
or your germs and things. You're not, you know, you're not still on the seat or of like the bicycle or the rowing machine. I love the rowing machine. Yeah.
Get to
Nice.
stop my knee.
Aw. But yeah, it was you know, yesterday was good, and then tomorrow we've got to go collect a wardrobe. So that's basically going to be our day tomorrow, is furniture collection and construction. I get to assemble a cabinet with my trusty screwdriver. But yeah. Alright, headphone users, I guess. But yeah. Right, so I think we'll just jump into things then, shall we? Because we've had the late start, and Yami wants us to speed run the review, so we're not going to be able to do that if we don't watch the bloody episode.
Yeah.
So no. Right, so
We'll just jump in.
yeah. So as ever, we are watching via the Crunchyroll app. You're free to join us. I'm gonna hit the play button here and count us in. And I have water. So Toei Animation Cat jumped up early. Okay. I've usually an extra like 3 seconds on that. So no count in, we're just going. Action,
Nice
it's
gem.
so unclear. Action life. So, goggles equipped, Digivice at the ready. Let's go. Fake fan.
Give me that other watch. I am the weird one that has to keep alive.
Yeah. Yeah. Fitbit raise you.
Fitbit raised me.
I wanted to do the Soviet Russia joke, but it's just I couldn't think of a replacement for it. I was like, if it's in Soviet Russia, Tamagotchi raise you. So if this has a spoiler section, I'd be dropping out early anyway. This will have a spoiler section for episodes 19, 20, and 21. We have episode descriptions for 19 and 20 and a title for 21. So we will, of course, be letting people know when we're going to be discussing those in further detail.
Yeah.
And of course, as ever, where is the thing?
Spoiler tag.
Yeah, there we go. So we will, of course, be putting this up when we're ready to do that. So. Yeah, the titles don't spoil anything or even give an indication of what's happening, but the synopses are kind of very interesting. Ooh! Ow! RIP headphone users. Probably not. You smell good? Your eye... Is that what he said?
So small. You smell good. Come with me.
Yeah.
That's not a good look.
Children need to stay children. That's it.
I don't want to say pervy because looking like a grown-up next to that child.
Yeah. I'm watching more moving pictures with Kyo.
Oh.
Aw.
Oh, memer.
Pokemon?
I saw a memer. And I have a tank.
Oh, Kazuma. Yeah, which one's Kazuma? Do we know it? Yeah, do we?
Are you thinking of Kazuma from Ace Attorney?
No, I'm not. Sword boyfriend. Oh, how I miss him.
Wait, Kazuma or is he Kazuma?
That's Kuza. That's no, it is. It's Kazuma. Kazuma is sword boyfriend. If you're ever in trouble, go. Clockmon sent them. Oh, fun. 'Cause he can never say no.
Nice to see he's still being mean aside from the. Oh.
Wizard Kiyoshiro. I'm here for it.
With a note?
Kiyo, good vibes. Magical detective elf. He's totally.
Anime.
Yeah.
Wearing ears rather than a.
He is. Look at his ear.
There's no points on them.
They look elongated. Yeah, see?
There it is.
Right, best character so far is Jellymon.
Mhm.
Oh,
dude.
oh, is Kazuma the kid who got taken? This room shouldn't exist? What? Oh, okay. So he wipes their memories. Oh, oh yeah, she's gonna go kaboom. Holy crap, okay. Gazimon and Kamemon were gone in the morning. What is that with that face? It just looks so worse with the glasses and the nose. Oh, yeah, that's creepy. Imagine, like, your mom just forgetting who you are.
Or just gonna gonna leave the missing child off.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh, that's gotta be bad. That's gotta be bad for his butt, though. The chafing. Oh. As opposed to a child carrying a Digimon.
One carrying a child.
Mm-hmm. Oh!
Angoramon?
Shinka! Yeah, she's here.
I'm time and I'm almost half an hour late.
Oh, don't worry,
No,
Reiko.
Not exactly. Because we were very late.
We were late starting. Gamamon's evolution is too unpredictable. Now he says it? No!
Okay, that animation of him going across them. Bad.
I got
think it
that.
just looked worse because he was highlighted.
Yeah, but
he's just got a sleeping child under his arm.
But is that a plot thing? Or is that Hero not being able to control the evolution and going, I don't know if I'm going to get Kaus, so I can't. Getting Bethel or Wizen isn't going to do anything. Never ever land. Legally distinct. He's not gonna. He's an awfully creepy nose on him if he's able to smell that. Yeah, bad vibes.
No, baby, don't follow. Okay.
Okay, you jumped a bit too late there, Gamamon. If he got Wizen, they would literally get stuck there since he is the most mobile of them.
He's be wedged in the alley.
Yeah. I mean, points for trying, I guess. Won't open without a password from the other side. Aww. Sleepy Rory. Oh, no, no,
Keep your
bad
hands off the
touch,
baby.
bad touch. Maybe you should never wake up. Oh, God. He's just gonna murder Hero. Hokuto? Is the stink of grown-ups Hokuto? Did he just murder Ruri? He quite lit, quite.
The way he whistled, I was wondering. Show him there were still children? It's kind of like he went, children. Like,
Yeah. Hey, Jackie. Also, hey, Pedja.
oh, hey, Petra.
This episode. Ruri. Oh,
like
he
a
ranks
memory.
their memories. Oh,
Okay.
that's fun. Okay, that's fun. Okay, this is creepy. Hasn't been many any adults in the show to complain about. No. I mean, adults in Digimon are useless anyway. Aww.
Aww. They undo. Do never.
Hi.
Could have been.
Petermon entering people's houses while they sleep, erasing their memories and kidnapping the children. Yeah.
There we go. The detective kids while they sleep. That's something all the other villains at Digimon should try.
Yeah. Really should. Yeah. Imagine if Vamdemon didn't just go, "Yeah, I'll get you next time," and just murdered them. I mean, Petermon didn't murder them either, but he's doing more than Vamdemon. Oh, wow. Grown-ups make rules, break promises, and constantly lie. Wonderful paradise where grown-ups can't enter. Rakuen.
Really true. The kids are grown-ups.
Yeah. I would have reached it if I were bigger. Huh. And they made Petermon intimidating. Oh,
That dog is likely be cut.
Oh, yeah, it probably would.
Ow.
I don't remember, but I know you. Oh, they let themselves get kidnapped. Interesting. If they can open it, yeah. How did Petermon not here? Uh-oh.
Call him up.
Yeah. Why are they grown-ups though? They're like 12. Oh. Ah, here we go. Angoramon evolution. What? Oh. I mean, it would be wrong not to.
Huh? He's got pants now.
Evolution isn't allowed in my kingdom. We're gonna put you to sleep with our fists! Wait, Petermon, aren't you an adult level? Yeah, he's a champion himself!
Call him out.
Just looking at the card there. Yeah, champion. Uh-oh.
No,
Oh, no.
no.
Such a pain.
Only an adult would think of something.
Makes a difference between children and adolescents. Oh! Shinka? Woo! Orcamon!
That's this one.
Sweet.
I thought it was funny because we had literally just talked about it last week.
Yeah! Alright, somebody strap a Digivice to Kazuma's wrist. He's part of the gang now.
What does he get too?
Why does Hero get 4? Oh, Wizen. It is Wizen. Oh.
It's quite funny how it's come
Oh,
out right
could
now.
you
In front of
imagine?
all these children.
Oh, fresh prey.
Oh, Wormon not just go, aren't you an adult?
Yeah.
Yeah, exactly what Rico said. Hero may get 4 evolutions.
They're all evolving.
Got 2 Digimon.
Yeah.
Ooh,
Hanuman. Oh,
cool. Wonderful. Bird to dolphin. Yeah. So weird because their head is. Kids love bigger toys.
yeah, that's it. Yeah.
Yeah, human stuff.
Mind crush. Nani? Oh, Captain Hookman? Seriously? Let's fucking go!
Stop saying people.
Please stop. Yeah, it's getting weird. Captain Hookman coming in at the end without explanation and being a Chad. Yeah, yeah, no, seriously. No Tinkermon though. I'm sad, but hey, we got Captain Hook, so you know, points for that. We got our memories back.
They're really confusing.
They have Joe's crest on them as well. They have Joe's crest on their stomachs.
Do they?
Yeah. That's a cool shot. That's a cool.
It is.
Okay.
I didn't hate that at all.
No.
Fun.
Is it bad? I like this episode more than last week's.
Oh, that was a lot of fun.
That was.
Total filler, but it was.
Oh, complete
great
filler, but it was very good.
I mean, you can.
Captain Joe is here in spirit. Yeah.
I had a sentence there and it just. It's gone.
It's gone. Fair enough.
I mean, Peter Pan. Help him. It's so hard. If you
Oh,
think about it.
yeah.
He does kidnap.
I'd have. Personally, I would have liked him not talking about how people smell so much.
Yeah. Oh.
Oh. Fatal frame? Oh, Oh!
Back with a vengeance?
No. Who's the one in the umbrella? What? Oh, Hat Dude, what? The Witching Hour. Okay. I had seen that translated as Twilight, but sure.
Sounds like a good episode.
Well done, Desmond. Well done. Yeah, this series is really carrying on the spirit of what a tamer is. There's no deep connection between the human and Digimon that makes them destined partners or anything like that. Yeah, no, it is. Like, the show has tamers rather than digidestined. And that is fine. Again, as we said last week, destiny does not always need to be handed to you on a platter. That is absolutely fine. If it'll let me. There we go. Peter got mind broken. Good luck trying to cut a Digimon based on defense and ranged attacks. Birds to dolphins. Yeah, in Japan, adult shift is as low as 13. Depends on the culture and context. Isn't it nice how Jellymon brought Kyotaro to her as if dragging him, but instead of making a problem of it, he went along with her and was all in for that. I love their relationship. Yeah, they continue to be the best of the trios. Or the best duo of the trio of duos. There we go. I got there in the end. If this got dubbed, the episode would most likely get cut. Yeah, definitely would. Or the word kidnapped would be taken out. Yeah. I don't want to say it, but it's very. Who in real life do we know that had a mansion called Neverland? It's very dicey in that situation. So
they say something like "Spirit of the."
Yeah. You know, and it's a more family friendly way of putting it. Oh, the bit with the mother, yeah, that would just be gone. There'd be no. Yeah. But then you have to sort of establish that you lose their memories before the group themselves lose their memories. That has to be.
They might just kind of stop at the.
Who is it?
Why does this room exist?
Yeah.
Who is that boy? And then
you put it there, and then instead of her breakdown, yeah, that's where you stop that. Yeah. So you still have some of the context, and then you can elaborate on it. With dialogue. Let's see. What have we missed? I love Ghost. Yeah, same. Kurata and Masaru's dad were not useless. Okay, when I said parents are useless in Digimon, there was always an exception, but the rule is generally adults are useless. If they exist at all. Yeah, what's a parents? It's still gonna be one of my favorite lines from the Adventure 99 dub. What's a parents?
That was my whole thing. Like, where are all the adults? Why are they not seeing this? What is happening?
Was that one?
No, I think it was.
Oh, 02, yeah.
I was just like, why can nobody else see this? Why are the adults not questioning this?
If it's on, yeah. Nope. I don't. It's that one either. No, that's much later in the show. Right, well, as ever, if I want something done, I need to make it myself. So... Anyway, in anime media, parents are fictional characters. You don't need to... Yeah, I have to go back. It smells like a good episode. This episode is for fun. Is a 3.5 or a low 4. I do hope they go back and address this at some point. That means there is nothing particularly special about the trio. Anyone could fill the role with a good enough bond. Yeah, that is something I wouldn't mind them touching on. Like, just because, and this comes back to not always having to have destiny handed to you on a platter. Like, Hakuto sent them the Digivices. So what is special? What makes them more special than any of the kids in the show, other than being older or having a better cognition to process what's going on?
Yeah, like,
I mean, obviously you don't want...
The only reason they're the ones with the Digivices is because they're really related to so.
Yeah.
But that really, I won't have a nice gem. Would you like a nice gem?
No, I wouldn't. I don't want to eat mime juniors.
That is definitely... Here. Captain Hookman just coming at the end and being a Chad was great. Yeah, this year, it sounds like a good episode. There's no deep connection between the humans and the Digimon that makes them destined partners. Anyone can have a Digimon, anyone can partner with the Digimon of another tamer, and you don't really need a Digivice, it only helps. Yeah, and we seen that last week, and what we were saying about last week's was we want to see more of that. Like, if they took the dim card route at face value, could Ruri in theory trigger alternate evolution for Jellymon? And if we're seeing kids of Digimon evolve because they've built these bonds with kids that they're seeing, that's also, like, they're not saying it in so many words, but that does show that the Digimon are gaining the emotional connection that they need to materialize more. They're not going out and saying that, but they're showing you that over the course of the show, this is still happening, even if they're not bludgeoning you over the head with, "Hey, have you noticed this yet?" Which is, again, something that we all do always praise this show for. This show doesn't always stick the landing of its episodes, and sometimes can't get out of its own way. But what it does in the background is always just very subtle and very nuanced. So yeah, like, I'm totally okay with the idea that Digimon have been forming bonds with kids outside of the main trio, because that does show that the world isn't really revolving around the around the protagonist. We know that all.
Yeah. Yeah.
Ones we've happened to come across a lot are the ones bad things.
Yeah.
But this is showing that there is as much good out there.
Where that came from.
You're doing a lot to applerize, yeah.
But just seeing that, like, these have to scare the kids. Or
Yeah. You don't have to murder people or
hurt people or
absorb their fear or anything like that. Yeah. What I would like for them to, I wouldn't mind them going back. If Petermon turns up again, I think we, like, this episode could have done with an extra few minutes to discuss why Petermon is the way he is.
Yeah.
I wouldn't have minded, like, a little 30-40 second flashback of somebody letting him down and him just snapping and putting some context to why.
Yeah.
You know, other than allusions to the fairy tale.
Drum rolls.
Yeah.
His mother was making his life decision. And didn't like that. Ran away. As a baby.
As a baby, yeah.
Found him.
And think about it. Yeah, and that's
the mother did not chase her pram down the hill.
So I do like if he does come back. Speaking of that, I know I've said this a couple of times tonight already, but I do want Tinkermon to be part of this episode. To like if he comes back later on, you know, maybe what level? I think Tinkermon is a child level, so she would have been perfect for this episode.
She could have been supervising the island while he was away.
Yeah. Yeah, like a lot of this episode happened just because Neverland had no security.
Maybe that's where she comes in.
Maybe that, yeah. Tinkermon. Yeah, so Tinkermon's a rookie or a child level. So if he comes back and he's found this partner who is a child forever, so to speak, that could be really fun. No, I'm good. They're going. Anyone kind of have a part here? So next, Desmond says next we need biomerge. They're into Mega for the icing on the cake. They're going to need something to stand out. Otherwise, why are we following them at all? I really hope it's the alternate evolutions. I do hope that they take the dim card idea at face value and they run on the different evolution. That would be fun, but I seriously doubt Ghost Game will get a biomerge. Yeah, I don't think we're going to get biomerging in Ghost Game. Though it would be really fun, I do agree there. Every week could be a new person with a new monster bond. Yeah, like... And that's the thing, like, do they leave this episode on its own? Or, as much as we've been getting the feeling that the villains are going to come back and do a Sinister Six kind of thing, could some of these characters come back? Like Kazuma and his Orcamon. I think if anyone was to come back, it would be him. I think the other kids are inconsequential. But they didn't get names, exactly, yeah. So if Kazuma came back with his Orcamon later on, as he doesn't necessarily have to be the child character of the show. He doesn't have to be the Takaru or the Susie.
Did they know him?
I don't think so. I don't know. They said
the Hawkmon just bring them.
I need to look at that again because I lost the context for where Kyoshiro was going to Kazuma's house to begin with. Someone in the chat want to fill me in on what I missed there, because
I think it was
did they hear about but how would they have heard about a missing child?
The Hawkmon knew the child.
The Hawkmon, yeah.
They knew the child, but I want to know.
Sorry, I thought you said Hookmon.
No.
And I was like, what?
No, though.
The Hawkmon, right?
Hawkmon,
yeah, sorry. That's my bad.
But did they lead him to the house where he was from? Or...
Oh, maybe, yeah. Yeah.
He showed up kind of like he knew him.
Hmm.
In a way as well, but...
Parents are mythological creatures. Nah, there's always been that ghosting of a selection process, even with tamers and savers. Nah, Oh god, the chat keeps jumping. Now I'm sure that Black Agumon will have a partner. I'm not. I don't think that confirms anything for Black Agumon. The show hasn't even said anything for Black Agumon.
We haven't seen him.
We will talk about Black Agumon a bit more when we get into the spoiler synopses. Because I think there's a point that I think is warranted talking about him like a little bit more. No, it's not. No, it's not. Because I've not given any context as to whether he'll show up or not. I just think he's worth discussing based on what's going to happen. I'm not. Yeah. Stop. No, it's
For
not.
Yami's sake.
I'm not spoiling anything. I'm
I
just saying
know.
he's worth discussing based on what's going to happen in the bit that's going to be clearly marked with a spoiler tag.
Yeah, also guys, don't bring up anything. Read the synopses, don't talk about it. Debate.
Oh yeah. Well, sorry,
We're
I'm
still
going
trying
through.
to catch up.
I'm still going through the chat trying to catch up. Yami. Not necessarily. There are plenty of Digimon stories where you were a literal nobody with no special qualities, and you reach the top tier by sheer stubbornness. You are not eating Mimey. Like Digimon World 2, where you're simply another of the people trapped in the simulation, but you end up beating the artificial god by pure stubbornness and wanting to fix the problem. Yep, and this show has always done that. An example of this is materialization. Before they clearly put into words, I had already got the answer how it worked, but a lot of people didn't catch up to that. More of a game thing, really. Kisuke would be another. They called it a plot hole that they had to fix with a rushed explanation. Meanwhile, me drinking hot chocolate like a boss, having catch up the hints and predicted exactly how materialization worked by episode 5. Fair enough. The one time Captain Hook can beat Peter Pan. Extra few minutes. I've said this every week for the last few weeks. They all feel cut short. Yeah, like I guess that's relating back to the flashback idea. I like an extra 30 to 40 seconds. You know, just showing why Petermon is the way he is and adding context to the grander scale of the episode. That would have been nice. Maybe that's the problem of having to fit all the stories in a single episode. There are a lot of episodes that really feel like they could be made into two-parters and fit everything more comfortably. The Ultimate 5-like team? Maybe, yeah, the Ultimate... Oh, I see what you're doing there, yeah, for the Ultimate 4. Yeah, I see what you did there. The Sinister 10. Hawkmon is in this series. Yep, true. Yep, we just saw him there. We saw 2 of them, and they evolved into orcas.
Yeah.
Wearing life jackets.
Orca creatures with orcas.
Anthropomorphic orcas, I think is the word we're looking for, is it? Anthropomorphic.
I know.
Kinda, sorta, maybe.
They kind of reminded me of you're in that sticker business.
Oh yeah.
But he's like, not only is he a fish, his head is a fish. But
Yeah,
he's
like Business
got a-
Cat.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, his whole head is a fish. Tail and
Oh yeah.
But he's also a human size.
Yeah. Well, Business Cat is it's the same idea. Big humanoid body, but then just a literal cat head.
But does the cat head, arms and legs?
Oh, the head itself? No.
No, but that's what business fish is. His whole head is a fish. Also, body like.
Okay, that's Business Cat.
And now time.
Will do.
I mean,
Oh, right. So he's got the fins and every. Yeah, he's got the
yeah,
fins and
his
everything.
whole head is a fish. But he's also.
Interesting.
That's what the Orcamon.
That's what the orca. Oh god,
Because they've
especially
got-
that one.
Yeah, but they've got a whole. They've got a whole fish for a head,
Yeah.
and then they also have a body that, like the fish.
There's some scary images from 2015.
Okay,
Are those
great.
line stickers?
I think they started out in line on Facebook.
Why is he in your Facebook comments? Oh, okay. Cool. Right, so let's see. The chat. I didn't expect the Orcamons in this episode, no. Wait, what? They didn't digivolve into a Quilamon? What a letdown. No, I was actually expecting like one to evolve into a Quilamon and the other into like Birdramon or something. Yeah. Them turning into fish really threw me for a loop.
Funny how they kept with same thing, like they're twins.
Yeah, well that's yeah. Damn, I wish Reiko, I wish I could also draw Captain Hookmon, not only Petermon, but I have to focus on the things I have to do first. Fortunately, I finally finished that damn Rust Tyrannomon, so I can focus on her. Yay! It only took 6 months. But congratulations. To hell with a Quilamon, give me my orcas with floaties. Yeah, it's just so different compared to anything else.
A bit of a neck skirt.
Yeah, that's it. Yeah, like it's very much like somebody looked at the evolution charts in Next Order or any of the Cyber Sleuth games and went, well, I need this one to get the ABI up so I can evolve into this one. So yeah, let's go with Orcamon. You know, just to put it in modern game context, I appreciate the world and other story games have done that before, but just to keep it in modern context. Because I don't know, because we still don't know what the evolution process is going to be like for Survive. Please let Survive come out this year. We should hopefully be getting Survive news in 13 days. 13 days! And we'll know if Survive exists.
No toilet break.
Oh yeah. Yeah. I don't know. I don't
What did you think I meant by that?
I wasn't sure, and then I was like, oh right, yeah, Digimon World, having to bring them to the little world bathroom or carry one around with you. And then I was thinking, no, it's gonna play like a Fire Emblem game. That won't work at all. I hope it still plays like a Fire Emblem game. Because that initial stuff they showed off where it was going to be like that sort of battle system. Yeah, get more of that, please. I'll hook that to my veins. Fire Emblem Digimon? Yeah, sure. It's like how Koromon can digivolve into Shoutmon. Yeah, I mean, Digimon have really there are evolution lines that make sense and are correct, but
They don't
in the
necessarily have to follow.
in the grander scheme of the franchise, anything can really evolve into anything else. It's why I love the evolution system in the new card game, because it's just a 3 and a 4 of the same color. That's as long as you're the same color, you can evolve. It doesn't matter what your level 3, 4, 5, and 6 are.
Technically, thinking of anything.
Yeah. Basically, yeah.
You're trying to see.
Yeah, because there is Betsumon, which is the cosplay Digimon. The one is just a dude in a Tailmon suit. But an actual Anjouamon X? I mean, have you seen her costume? It's a belt. For how Digimon works, a Guilmon could admire a Bellstarmon, take a revolver and learn to use it, fight with it, dream to be like Bellstarmon, and evolve into a subspecies of Growmon similar to her. Yeah. Or BL Starmon, I should say. There's very few set evolution lines in Digimon. One of the things that makes it interesting is very few set in evolution lines. Yeah. I mean, I think Morphomon into Hoodimon, looks more legitimate. But I love the fact that it's Wormmon into Hood. And that comes out next month.
Oh.
That dim card for the Wormmon dim card comes out next month. Yay! I got a Stingmon and a Hoodimon. Sweet. Yeah, buddy, you're gonna be on my wrist soon. You can see him behind me in the camera there. Oh yeah, there he is. Yeah. Sorry, I love Wormmon. My favorite.
We can move him up. Everything around.
Yeah. He's just wearing a belt. Yeah. Especially in that new card game artwork. Jesus Christ. The artist was definitely horny on main when they put that together. You know, not that that's a bad thing. Like diversity in art is a good thing. Stops everything looking the same, but
You can tell when they...
Yeah, basically. It's like I seen a great comment on Twitter because Xenoblade Chronicles 3 got announced, and I seen this great comment on Twitter that it's like that they went to the main artist of Xenoblade 2 and went, "Okay, Saito, you can do it again, just less horny," and that's why all the characters now look like they're wearing very, very modern clothing.
Someone
or Pyro.
talking about how because they could. I'm like, you couldn't play it in front of people because of
That's coward speak.
like considering the things that exist out there, they are quite covered up.
So I have to say, this will be an unpopular opinion. My favorite insect Digimon is Flymon. Kunemon and Flymon. No judging from me. It's a choice. Saw someone who looked like older Nia. Yeah, Melia and Nia are in that trailer. Because they've even
like they're or something.
no, it's definitely them. Because even the presentation said it's tying 1 and 2 together, and I'd like to know how that works, because without getting into spoilers, that means the architect did more damage at the end of the second game than he might have intended. But we won't dwell on that. This isn't the place for it. But yeah, but it's just it works within the context of the discussion. So Flymon, from the show Meg, this is what a Flymon looks like. It's like maybe, I mean, it's been in enough of the series, but it looks more like a wasp.
Yeah. Very.
Yeah. But the wings look like Eismon, which is interesting because Eismon obviously came later. Yeah, and then Kunemon, which evolves into it, which seems to be, it's one of those situations where it's a set it's a more along the lines of a dedicated evolution path. Because if you look at the head of Flymon and then look at the head of this thing.
Oh, I've definitely seen that.
Yeah. So, but it could also evolve into Yanmamon.
Terrifying.
Yeah.
Yeah.
They're based off the same insect, so
Yeah.
that's going to happen. But yeah, you look at the head of Kunemon here and then the head of Flymon. Oh, it does. It's just that the big bug mouth, instead of doing this, now does that.
It does that and that.
that's why I went that way.
Yeah.
It just opens up all the ways.
Yeah.
Yeah. No.
I mean, it's like a proper bug. The rest of the design is pretty.
Yeah, I just think it's interesting. It's called Flymon. It looks like a big wasp or a hornet.
Yeah.
But then again, Kunemon is a big old pincer thing on its tail as well. So,
Yeah.
What the hell is this one?
See, look, there's one right there to prove my point. And he's got 2 pincers.
Don't bring my baby into this. Anyway, let's see what the chat's saying. Someone wants Flymon justice. It was killed by Sealsdramon a few episodes back. Oh, it was. It was in the Sealsdramon episode. Yeah, I'll be a purist and say Tentomon and Kabuterimon have always been a fascinating evolution. Stood out next to the rest of the Season 1 monsters. Yeah. Kabuterimon visually is actually
Again,
terrifying.
It's like
Yeah. No,
the Atler one.
yeah. Like, I think Kabuterimon's design is a lot scarier than Atler Kabuterimon.
Yeah, but
Because Atler Kabuterimon is just a shell and an axe horn. You know, there's nothing to him other than that. Oh, there's a rocket in his arse. Well, but other than that, I think Kabuterimon is a much scarier design, and as Yami says, really does stand out amongst dinosaurs, wolves, and birds.
Yeah.
Oh, and the cactus.
yeah, cactus.
Yeah. They named it Fly for flying, not for the insect. Okay, that makes sense. That's a very old school way of Digimon naming, so I appreciate that. No, its name is just Flymon. To be fair, and I mean, in English, in Western presentations, Devimon was also almost called Darkmon. Yeah. As devil. But angel, I know. Yeah, but he was almost called Darkmon. There's some early D-Pet box arts available, like from proof of concept and stuff, and it's the Devimon sprite that says Darkmon under it. Yeah, I mean, how do you get around? Like, you can't call him Holymon, because I mean they changed Heaven's Knuckle to Hand of Fate. So, name and etymology. Yep, Furaimon. I used to be able to, and then it just no, because there's two versions of Digimoji. There's a version that's based on katakana, and then there's a version that's based on English.
Okay.
And I think they always just go with the katakana version because it looks more digital. But there's two versions of Digimoji. For example, they changed Alamalakarimon, the Digimon based on the Anomalakaris, to Scorpiomon, since they thought the name was too complicated for children. I can barely say Anomalakara.
Like, children would love to learn how to say it. Pronounce it. Like when Lily was watching Doctor Who and she couldn't wait to be. She was practicing.
Raxacoricophalopatorius. What a dumb. Oh, that's a stupid episode. Can we not?
And it's sister planet
Plum. Yeah.
But children.
Oh no! Sorry. Yeah. No, sorry. Raxacoricophalopatorius is fine. The aliens themselves, the fart aliens.
Oh God! What are they?
No, Jejun are the rhinos. Yeah. Slitheen,
that's the one, yeah.
And then you have the literal mud monster from the planet Clom in the worst episode of that show. You know, no episode will ever top how bad that Linda episode is. Oh, yeah.
But points down.
Yeah, no, it does.
Like
Raxacoricophalopatorius, Anomalakarimon. Yeah, I get it. Not complaining on that one. 11-year-old me would not have managed. Yeah, I mean, it's different for everyone, and I think on a broader spec they'll go. Most won't be able to say it. You'll have the.
But when you say most won't.
Oh yeah, no, and that's a problem.
I feel like it's a talking down
in
a way.
Oh no, and that's what I
have no faith in children to learn things.
No, and I'm not. I'm sorry if I came across as excusing it. I'm not. But that was a lot of the logic. Oh well, they won't know what that means or won't know how to say it, so we'll change it to make it easier for them. Because they can go, oh mommy, I can imagine. Oh mom, I want the Animamamamamamon.
Yeah.
As opposed to, can I get the scorpion?
But the kid will say it, and the mom will go, the what? And then she'll have to learn. all as well.
Yeah, but a lot of
Little kids know the names of all the dinosaurs.
yeah.
Like their proper names, and you're just like, what?
Yeah, I mean, but that was the practice, you know, back then. Oh, the adults who couldn't say it presumed kids wouldn't want to know it, or it would be too difficult for them, so they dumbed it down to something more manageable.
Yeah.
That's why Piccolo, well, Piccolomon is now Piximon, but I don't think that's for the same reason. No, I mean, well, not because of Piccolo in another show. I mean, he's based on a pickle. That makes sense. Piccolomon isn't. You know, Pinocchi becoming Puppetmon, I think, was really just to make sure there was no trouble from the mouse.
Yeah.
You know, don't call him Pinocchio because that might cause a problem with a public domain character. But let's just call him Puppetmon instead. Yeah. So I think a lot of things are getting better about that and ignoring the mouse versions.
Yeah.
Oh, Disney will try.
Oh, they will try. Oh, it is.
No.
Anyway, it is 20 past.
Oh shit! Yeah. They turned Doru Greymon into Doru Greymon because they thought people liked the Digimon more if it was from the Greymon family. My problem, and I was saying this to Meg only yesterday.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm actually upset that they changed how Dorumon's name and his evolution lines are actually presented, because it did used to be capital D, O or U, MON, and so forth, because it's meant to stand for digital or unknown monster. But now it's just Dorumon.
Yeah.
And it's like, what? Like Doru as in Dragonmon? Is that what we're going for now? Because, well, no, that would be Dora. Because in Japanese, Dra is Dora. So, it's, yeah, boo. Boo earns. I don't like that the capitalization has been dragged down. And even Darkmon, they've taken the apostrophe out of her name. Yeah, because it used to be Dark, like Joan of Arc, Jeanne d'Arc. But now it's just Dark, D-A or C. Yeah, where it used to also, like, D apostrophe A or C M-O-N. It used to be like that. And now it's just... They ruined that as well. Well, not ruined, but they've dumbed that
Children
down as
not
well.
comprehend apostrophe.
Digital or grey. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, so I think we'll get into... Isn't a piccolo like a whistle flute like thing? PrinXe actually makes a lot more sense in that context. I'm actually not sure what the etymology for Piccolomon's piccolo is, to be honest. I never looked into it, but I always just thought they went with Piximon because it does look like a fairy, you know. And then you don't have to ask what's a piccolo, because if that's a cultural thing, you don't have to get into that. That's a lot of it as well. If it's a cultural change that they have to make, then they'd just rather not. It's easier to just change it, like Brock's Jelly Donuts. And I don't know. And they changed Systemon Noir into the Digimon CL in the localization of the games. And then they went, let's just make CL her own thing and give her a sword. Or might they created CL since it didn't exist by changing Noir's colors. Yeah, and then retroactively went and made her part of a trio, which the Western context can now never acknowledge. Even though the West kinda got Noir, like Europe got Noir, America got CL, so why do the rest of us have to suffer because of America's sensitivity? Let us have our nuns with guns, you cowards.
Funny because
we're more,
autism,
yeah.
but you know,
like America is more
America has a movie called Nuns on the Run. They can have nuns with guns.
Isn't it more? America's more Protestant than Catholic. You know, like it's.
Because I know there's a difference between Catholicism and as a whole, like even.
Yeah.
Christianity.
Oh yeah. Well,
So many types,
when
but-
its roots are more in Protestantism, and then expanded out to evangelicalism and everything else.
Yeah.
But you know, because they think Catholic and Christian are two different things. It's not. Christianity's the bubble, and everything else trickles down from that. I know you know this, but I'm just because I'm making the point. So it's like, let us have our nuns, you cowards.
Yeah, and like, there's so much media out there that are originate as nuns, as comedy characters.
Oh yeah. Sure,
Like
Cardfight
I said.
Vanguard has a whole archetype based on nuns with guns. Digimon would have been fine.
Yeah, like it would have. Yeah, exactly.
All right. You know what? Let's move on. Let's move on to the rankings before the chat before there's World War III in the chat.
Saying that is
No, it's not. It's not.
But,
Like, it's all banter. It's all banter.
like I was saying, that movie Run. That's like
Yeah.
Dan Aykroyd, someone, and they're dressed up as nuns. I'm like, there's a problem with
To be fair, Sister Act would have been a whole different movie if Whoopi Goldberg pulled out a bazooka.
it.
Can I get that? Can I get that remake, please? Stay away from our charity gig. No. Was Saint
Look
but
for Saint Bridget. She wasn't even.
no. But saints also become knights in American media, so Knights of the Zodiac. What?
In their media that even Anne would blush when looking at it. So a fully dressed nun would have gone.
Yeah.
I think she maybe not back in her kid. But
And that's it. Like,
that stopped us having.
yeah. But to be fair, if there's anything that we should be thankful of from the change in Sistermon Noir to Sistermon CL, if there's anything we should be thankful for, it's the really cool characterization of her we got from Ghost Game compared to how Noir and Blanc were characterized in Cyber Sleuth, right? But if I'm being really honest here, one thing we should be thankful for is... what is the artwork? Oh, I need to put in TCG, do I? Is the really cool Sistermon CL Awakened TCG art that we got. Because, yeah, just awesome. Yeah, I will.
Oh.
Cool. So, where are we then? The art for the TCG is all around incredible. True. But like, this art is exclusive to Western territories now, and it's just badass. Like, everything from the stitching over the eye, the electricity coming off the sword, the weird tear in the uniform, all of it. Like, that's such badass art that, we love that. Not that, compared to, did I save it? I did. Like, that Sistermon Noir's Awakened form, it's not as fun. Like, it's the same idea, the torn uniform, electricity, lightning coming off the guns or whatever. But I think the CL art was so much better. You know, so if there's anything to be thankful for, it is the CL Awakened art. However, it does not change the fact that this weird, quirky localization change gave us this. In the long term, it gave us this. And you know what? That's just swell. That's so cute and wholesome. I really do love it. It's just hard to imagine that this one in the middle now also goes on deranged go-karting sessions.
Yeah. She does have that mad eye, though. The other two are just like...
Yeah. So, you know, I mean, as much as we can slag it off and banter it and whatever else, it's been a weird thing that's given us some fun, different aspects of the franchise. Unlike the change from Bombermon to Citramon, because Citramon hasn't been acknowledged since. Have I shown you that before? Yeah. So they took in season 5, they took Bomber Nanimon.
Yes.
Yeah, and they turned him into this.
Oh, yeah.
But the good thing that came out of that is that they turned him into a big Bobobo reference. And, but yeah.
Wait, unclick.
What?
No.
No? Oh, okay. Right, so just for context, this is the image. Just swap this out. This is the image I was showing Meg. So, oh damn. So, like, this is like the only other change in the franchise I think that's come close, but they haven't retroactively added Citramon in as its own Digimon yet. So, as like a spin-off of the Nanimon family.
I love that they put a leaf
on. Yeah.
Oh, yes, they did. What's written on the side?
Future. Oh, to really drive it home? Yeah. I think
this is a fruit.
The leaf is a good touch, though. I do think I think the leaf is what makes it funnier, because it's not just a recolor at that point.
Yeah.
You know, it's a complete rebranding.
Wipe out. Let's just fill it in.
Yeah,
it makes no sense.
You know, so instead of exploding the amusement park, he's just going to flood it with citrus juices. That was somehow a better idea. Flooding rather than explosion.
Or they do things like that.
Yeah. Long story short, nothing was changed and no progress was really made. Yeah. So, I mean, you know, there's that. But anyway, I think we'll get on to the rankings because, yeah, it is 11:30. I don't think the episode title's spoiling. Plus, they're wrong compared to what the episode was shown as to be called and what I have it down as. The title, it's called The Witching Hour, and the synopses have it down as Twilight.
Oh.
So the next episodes might not even be. They could be mistranslations, but I just have them in. I don't have to. Well, I probably have to refill them in anyway. But anyway, so let me bring up the. So we're not getting into spoiler discussions now, but yeah. So I went first last week, I think. So you go first this week. What was your ranking?
No, like if filler episode had a separate ranking, I'd probably give it.
Okay. Yeah.
It was good filler. As an episode overall.
Yeah.
Give it a 4.
4?
Yeah.
I really enjoyed it. I had a lot of fun with it.
Okay.
Some things I was kind of like, say you're an adult. I won't tell him he's an adult,
Hmm.
but they
No.
didn't.
But I think that's where context for a 30 to 40-second flashback would have been really helpful to see what is driving his mentality.
Yeah.
Like that, even though he is an adult level,
Mhm.
that's not registering for some reason as part of his logic. Like, does he not smell of grown up?
Yeah.
You know, something to, you know, did he break a promise, or it was, yeah, I think
Decided no to revert to being a child.
well, it would have to be someone broke a promise to him, right? That's how usually these things get set off.
Would be interesting. Promise. No, that's my.
Oh, that might be a bit too. That might be a bit too. Psychologically complex for a kid show. You know, that's for the target demographic. That's probably a bit too psychologically complex. It'd be interesting, but I don't think for the demographic they're going for, it would work. I wouldn't mind seeing it though. I'm here for it. Always exploring these things in better detail is always fun.
Well, it does make.
Yeah. Is the Witching Hour 3? I think you might be right there. Let's have a look.
You know, it's also like the. That was it.
Yeah.
Cross or whatever it's supposed to be. Them or something. A lot of. Yeah,
Between 3 and 4 a.m.
Definitions have been included for immediate after midnight. In some media, the witching hour is when the clock midnight to 1 back to midnight.
Oh, right.
And then that hour.
So, wait, so daylight savings?
If they happen at midnight, yeah. That's some things like that's the way. Yeah.
Okay. Right. Favorite character?
Digimon together. They were fun together.
Yeah, look, to be fair, I really did like that idea. I really did like him casting the spell and Jellymon just going,
doing it,
yep.
Yeah, but see, that was them together.
Yeah, but then her dragging him into the fight later.
Yeah, that too, but that's still them together. They have a ship name yet? Can we put that in?
No! No! Jellymon is a child level. No. Oh.
I don't know what that.
Kyoshili? No. Jelly Shiro? No, I'm not putting Jelly Shiro in. Pick one.
Well, if you're picking Jellymon,
Okay,
then
fine.
we have.
Yeah, okay. And I'm actually gonna give it a 4 as well. Basically, yeah. And then if Captain Hookmon at the end being an absolute chad. I almost want to give it to Captain Hookmon. Just for turning up later and going,
Yeah.
be on my ship. Like an absolute chad.
Yeah, the witching hour is such a Halloween. Tesla Jellymon isn't a child.
God damn it, you and your technicalities.
That doesn't.
Can we not? Can we get off this topic, please?
Digimon is probably some kind of
I don't.
actual Digimon.
I don't think it. I don't think there is a Kiyomon, and we're not. No, can we stop?
Mine.
Yeah.
I just looked at it and went, "What are you?"
Yeah, so I was looking at the other entries to see if I've put a U in before, and I haven't. So, oh, okay. So, yeah, so I think overall it was a very good episode. The
Fun.
yeah.
Anything.
No, it didn't. And just the ending with everybody evolving and overcoming Petermon's spell and realizing that those kids are going to have regrets, in 20 plus years, but the childlike idea that being a grown-up isn't a bad thing, and that driving Petermon to basically a mental breakdown. The only real problem I did have with the episode is that when Wizengamamon attacked, it didn't look like it did any damage.
No, it didn't.
It looked like the weakest missile barrage I've ever seen.
Yeah.
It just went thump thump and he fell out of the sky.
Yeah.
The impact or the explosion should have felt like it had a bit more impact, or a bit more oomph.
Should have
To it.
knocked him out of the sky.
Yeah. That was really my only hang up with the episode.
Yeah, that and nobody went.
Yeah.
But might have done.
Yeah. So, now comes the ranking part of the ranking section. Fix this every week and it still refuses to obey me. Okay. So, so you gave it a 4. So, is it better than Man-Eating Forest? Oh. Oh, okay.
I think I always do this part first.
Fair enough. Is it better than Game of Death? No. I still think Game of Death was a better episode. Was it better than Man-Eating Forest? I think it's actually on par. I actually think it's on par with Man-Eating Forest. So I'm going to just put it underneath. Because I can't have the 2 episodes on the same cell.
Yeah.
So I'm gonna put it under Man-Eating Forest, but I actually think it's on par. Yeah.
The other one happened.
Yeah, no, but the other one had the stuff between Hero and Gamamon. Obviously had all that cuteness with "this is our new home" and and then Cherrymon eating people, Mori Shellmon trying to save them, the whole tactics of focusing on the weakness in Cherrymon's arm and blowing it off, and and then the others coming to help him. Jellymon knowing Hero's passwords because Gamamon told her. It was just it had its own fun elements that really made it stand out. And then for the plot building, or at least the world building aspects of Hero and Gamamon just trying to understand one another. Well, Hero more so trying to understand Gamamon because Gamamon's too baby to think about it. Yeah.
Oh, excuse me. I put it.
Okay, so over scribbles. Okay. Okay. So it's looking well. I mean, coming off last week's episode, freezing you gave a 3 and I gave a 3.5, jumping back up to an agreeable 4. Because the episode had no real issues. Pacing wise, I think it did a better job of managing its time than Freezing Hell did. Freezing Hell's ending still annoys me because it comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
It comes out of nowhere more than Warped Time's ending comes out of nowhere.
Yeah.
But it's still a better episode than Bird. No, sorry, Curse Song. Also Bird.
Also Bird.
Also Bird, but I meant Curse Song. I was thinking Sirenmon's like a bird angel thing. Yeah, this one is no real sort of
no big in-depth thing.
Yeah, it's just a fun
Didn't
episode.
have it.
A very fun, yeah, no, a very fun episode with very creepy undertones. Seeing
In
Peter.
a dub, he would smelling people.
No, in a dub, he would not be smelling people, and he wouldn't be kidnapping them either. He would be, as you said, spiriting them away or something, you know. Those who hear the whistle of Petermon get spirited away to Neverland. It wouldn't be kidnapping, because that's still kind of. I don't want to say it because that's a whole kettle of fish I don't want to go down the rabbit hole on.
No, we're not.
No, we're not talking about that. But you know, the people putting this together and the media would tie those two things together. You know, I think we'll jump back over to the chat, see what you guys have to say, and fine, okay.
Pretend that.
It kinda does. Sister lol.
Sister Lol.
I never heard of that one. Sistermon lol? I haven't heard of that one. Is that a new variant? Oh. Oh yes. I'll probably draw a fusion of Jelly and Kyo and one of Angora and Ruri. Oh, nice. Yeah, and you know what? Maybe that's how they'd get around it as well. But then you have Captain Hook at the end of it, and it's just like,
Yeah,
You
he wouldn't fit in
can't-
with Pied Piper.
no, he wouldn't. Yeah. So what I think we'll do is we'll go into the comments from last week, and that'll finish up the regular show aspect of it,
Yeah.
and then we'll
Then
go
we'll
into
do
Spoiler Room Brawl and go from there. And that way that gives anyone who doesn't want to discuss spoilers time to drop out. So
and
And-
we've already-
exactly.
episode.
But that's it. Well, nothing will have been missed because, yeah, as you say, we'll have already talked about everything else and done the regular segments. So, where are? Oh my god. You get ready. You get ready. You. And. Comments. Okay. Alright, so we have 3 comments this week to get through, so nice and simple. So we'll start with Pedja. We'll work our way up. So it'll be Pedja's comment, then Justin's, and then Clatter's. It's just because that's just the order YouTube has given them to me in. Yeah. Oh, so should we go 3, 2, 1 then? Oh, Clatter, Justin,
Oh, yeah,
Pedja.
Clatter's name.
Yeah. Okay,
Yeah,
we'll do
we'll
that.
do
We'll do it. All right. So we'll start with Clatter Glass's comment. Always good to see you in the comment section, Clatter. Hope you're keeping well. I'll just get straight to the point and give this episode a 2.8. Don't get me wrong. I enjoyed the scenes involving Ruri almost giving away the rest of the team when Frozomon was closely passing through. The terrifying feeling of helplessness and terror of a being that can barrel through walls with almost complete ease. Jellymon Ruri partnering up in order to save their friends, along with my total disbelief that there were no adults in the power plant, because adults are useless in Digimon. That resolution ending in the end was just awful. I have no doubt if I was one of the kids, I would start to develop a temporary grudge or hatred towards all these Digimon that are posing a danger to me and other people. Sorry if I sound like a broken record and repeatedly air out problems the show keeps making. No, because we're doing the same thing. We had those exact same problems with the show. The ending comes out of nowhere. Frozomon just going, friends? Oh, I'm not a bad guy anymore, is still stupid.
Yeah, and even even with him doing that,
because
the
he was.
kids not being angry about that.
Mm,
They were just like, oh, he was only trying.
I'm
he tried to murder all of you.
Yeah, I'm harboring grudges.
Mm.
Like like that ending was Sirenmon levels of ending, and it's just.
Like he knew they were all friends.
Yeah, he
knew.
said it himself. Oh,
Yeah.
you're friends with the people telling me to stop. I'm gonna kill you now. Maybe that last part is exaggerated, but it's basically what he said.
Yeah, hunting them down to kill them.
Basically.
He was, like,
Yeah.
might not have said it, but that's what's happening. That happens when you freeze people.
Yeah.
Oh yeah. Oh no.
So yeah, Clatter, don't worry. You're preaching to the choir. Okay, changing the subject a little, I hope that not only the writers start introducing more Digipartners once we hit episode 20, welcome to today's episode, I think, but also hope that one of the elder Zasomon clones becomes a partner to one of the kids. They've not only reached the champion stage, but I think would be a good line to reach or introduce Ebuonmon too. Bonwumon is the Torterra looking one. I'm not mistaken? No, that is Eldoradimon. Ebuonmon. Yeah, it's the Torterra looking one that it's based on, the 3 in Chinese.
Yeah.
Yeah. So he's got a Terriermon on his back, he does.
Does he have 2 heads?
Yeah. No. No, that on that sprite, yeah, one of the heads looks like a Greymon head.
Yeah, Greymon, that's the one.
But no. No, they're not the same head. No, they're different personalities, yeah. Like a Hydra, but for a tree. And only 2 of them. But yeah. So then nothing will beat the frustration of the Clockmon episode end. Oh, I don't know. I think Frozomon has done that. I'm kind of over the Clockmon ending.
Yeah. Handed it out of our systems at this stage.
Yeah,
He's
probably.
the new one. That
He's
we're
the new
going,
one,
"Oh,
yeah.
no."
Yeah. Because that episode was... The episode was doing really, really good. Like, that
Yeah,
episode
was
would have been a 5.
genuinely scary as well. Had they just...
Like, had his...
I don't know.
Had his little friend not come out of... I don't know if it's the fact that it's the little friends just popped up out of nowhere and went, "Stop bullying our captain!"
Yeah.
Or they just didn't resolve it another way. Where it's like, no, hold on. You're actually hurting people by affecting it.
Yeah, but had they just not had that little run out, maybe, like...
Oh, Jellymon would have murdered it, but yeah.
Yeah, but had she heard it and went, "That's what you get for hurting my friends," and then he had his friends moment,
Yeah.
then it might not have been so bad, but they all ran out and went, "Don't bully the captain!
Yeah.
He's helping us! No, he's murdering us!"
Yeah. But then you don't get to have him say, "Oh, you're friends with the with the people in my way."
Yeah.
If
you
he's going to
can't-
have a friends
Yeah,
moment
you
later
can't.
on.
Yeah. It'll be bad. Best
I love how every time we do it, we make him sound like a confused dog. Friends?
That's their
Oh,
dogs.
oh, friend?
That's the voice we give the dog in our house.
That's fair, yeah. Oh, friend?
That was Gumshoe.
Nah, pal. This is Gumshoe, pal. How are you doing? Dick Gumshoe here, king of the himbos, pal.
It really feels like they go all the way into a horror episode. Thompson, good job. Now change the end.
Has Toei seen what it's put out over the years? Anyway. But then, I don't know about
they can't have that in any of their meetings during that other episode that Hans wanted to marry Carrie.
Oh,
That.
yeah.
If that made it through, they don't. They can't say anything.
Yeah, I need to do this right. Objection! To that is, they never followed that plot back up.
They didn't.
And that was probably an after fact. They went, oh, do you know what? Maybe that was a mistake.
It's still there.
It should have been cut from rotation, but you can't do that because later on they wind up back at the Dark Ocean. And you get the whole Miyako and Hikari slapping each other thing. Also, kudos to the episode for keeping that tradition going again. Yeah.
They leave that through.
Yeah.
Traumatizing kids.
The
Maybe that's a bit more traumatizing for adults.
Yeah, I don't know. The D Reaper exists. And I know we haven't gotten to the D Reaper for you, but when we get to the D Reaper in Tamers, you're gonna go, why was that allowed to happen? But half of Ghost Game was nerfed. But I don't know what to say about the Ebonwumon. I don't know. I don't know. One of the Zasomon clones becoming a partner to a newly introduced kid. I don't know.
I feel like that could end up being
So they're like a mole.
Yeah, like partnered with the other
Nomura?
branch. Yeah, it partners with him.
To be fair, Nomura doesn't
he's
deserve a good Digimon.
He's the one that has all the misfortune happen to him.
And then again,
then he gets the evil Digimon who's not actually his partner.
And once again, we haven't seen Nomura since he was nearly turned into Sake. Yeah, we haven't seen Nomura in like what, 2 months now. It's been 8 episodes. We haven't seen Nomura in 2 months.
He's just hiding from. He doesn't want to make any decisions.
Yeah.
Best way. Slapping him.
Yeah. When you were trying to befriend Masaru, why do I hear boss music?
That could be a cool twist, or elder, because it's
yeah, and I think that is the
like
route they would go with it.
Yeah.
You know, I might be part of you, but you don't control me. Blah 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 blah. But we'll move forward. So, to Justin's comments. I like this episode, but that last few minutes kind of knocked a few points off. One thing they nailed was the possibility of Ruri almost screwing over Kyoshiro and others with a phone call. And after Frozomon started to pile on more snow again, I couldn't help but want to tell him to F off. Honestly, don't know who's more annoying, Frozomon or the owl from Ocarina of Time. Good lord, that's a random call out.
They're annoying.
You know, he is. To be fair,
Every time you go near him, you're like, oh god damn it.
yeah, the only difference is Frozomon doesn't ask you a question. Frozomon doesn't ask you if you understand and make no the default answer.
I'm saying a lot because I hate that owl.
I would say poor old Kebora, but feck him. But what really surprised me was how Ruri was able to let Tesla Jellymon use her attacks. Are they like partners as well? It's never really explained, but you can tell Ruri meant business just by saying Fizzleist. Yeah? Fizzleist, Fizzleist, Fizzleist! It just makes me wonder if that means that if this whole thing is just for attacks, or if different people can trigger revolutions, and that's what I want. I know I've said it a couple of times tonight already, but that's what I want. I want, like, if Ruri and Jellymon get partnered up again. Let me have a look at the Jellymon name. I feel like we only did this last week, but let's have a look.
No, was it? That's how we.
Yeah. So, all right.
Ted just says I'm okay with not seeing no more rest of the show.
Right. So yeah. So like, if Ruri and Jellymon partner up again, maybe Jellymon turns into Dolphmon rather than Tesla Jellymon. I can't see her turning into Gessomon or Mambomon. Yeah. Yeah.
Is that a fish ring?
Yes. Yeah. You know, so maybe instead of Tesla Jellymon, we get Dolphmon. You want it to turn into Gethomon?
I really want her to be. I want to see Kyoshiro. See her in that form.
Okay,
Then
sadist.
he will be absolutely terrible. She would love it.
Oh, she would love it, but sadists.
Look
the
how
both of you.
scary I am.
Or maybe if Kyoshiro partners with Angoramon. 'Cause if we are doing partner swapping, the only two I could see working are these two. Because I don't think anyone would. Maybe it's not a willingness thing, if the situation calls for it. But imagine if Kyoshiro or Ruri ended up summoning Gulas Gamamon.
Oh, they wouldn't leave Gamamon evolve
No.
out of fear, yeah.
Yeah.
Especially not Kyoshiro.
Definitely not Kyoshiro. I'm not evolving you. But like if Kyoshiro ends up partnered with Angoramon for an episode, so instead of Simbar Angoramon, we get Leomon or Best Boy Commandomon.
Oh, we would get him.
Commandomon, the
Yeah.
one he can hide in and run away.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He looks really cute and harmless.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Kyoshiro was just like, oh, big fluffy doggo
Yeah.
with a cabin. Yeah, run away. But yeah, I mean that's what I want from it. I want it to be more than just attacks because
Would be fun.
we haven't had partner swapping at all in the franchise. Like I talked last week about Cross Wars, and like there's elements in Cross Wars where the generals swap armies, right? So Taiki is able to make Kiriha's Metal Greymon. Kiriha is able to, like the generals, they all swap, and they're all able to make the Digicrosses that the other ones can. But Taiki being partnered with, or Taiki having Kiriha's Greymon and male Bergermon can't trigger the evolution to Zeeg Greymon. Kiriha couldn't get Omega Shoutmon, so you don't get you can do the Digicross because that's just putting Lego bricks together effectively,
Yeah.
but you can't trigger evolution. So this is the first time that we've had proper partner swapping, and we still don't know right now if it's a matter of circumstance, if this is just going to be a one-off because they thought it was a cool idea. But if it is something they run with, this will be the first time the franchise has sort of experimented with that properly. And given what happened today with all those evolutions, this Ghost Game having a different take on established ideas within the franchise and previous canons. Yeah, I'm definitely here for it. Expand, new universe, new rules. Go nuts and introduce something new that makes your show stand out.
Yeah.
But yeah. So then second half of Jury's arc, and the complete mind game scene with Takato is pretty messed up. Yeah, and that's in what we were talking about them when we were saying like, oh, if the episode with the Cthulhu-mon can get through, I was saying we haven't met D Reaper yet.
Yeah.
But that is an allusion to that as well. Well, Nomura is simply a secondary character that's there to move the story when it's convenient. Since they've already cemented Hero's position as the local detective that can't say no, he really isn't needed anymore. Digimon and humans equally come to him to solve problems caused by Digimon. Nomura has no more reason to
Nomura will
exist.
come back when
Yeah.
that's not the main.
Yeah, that's fair. But then again, I mean, it could have been another Nomura episode today, and they went, no, random child with 2 Hawkmon.
Yeah.
But I suppose that works within context because the whole thing was based around children. So yeah, maybe, but I guess if they've been able to replace them once, they can do it again. Maybe we just don't see Nomura anymore. That'd actually be hilarious. Like if we go another like 40 episodes or whatever, or 32 or whatever, and we just don't see him until until the final.
In the background.
Yeah,
Is
we
he
look
in
at
the dorm.
Yeah, is he in the dorm in the final
Or did he
episode?
just leave school after being all traumatized? He's just at home now.
Yeah. Like
Nearly died twice.
yeah, like the show will be doing that thing at the end where, life has returned to normal since all that stuff with the Digimon. Kyoshiro's gone on and done this with his life. Ruri's doing this, and we're just looking in the background going, yeah, so is Nomura there?
I'm in a room full of like newspaper photos. Wait, did you no more?
No more.
Oh, good lord. Poor Nomura. I mean, he's basically the, I know I make the comparison every time, but he's basically this show's version of that character from Hacker.
Hmm.
You know? And I'm sorry, Yami, I'm sorry I keep harping on your fave, but I don't do it intentionally. Well, not to intentionally insult you, anyway. But, yeah. So anyway, back to the comments. Yeah, so we're just finishing up with Justin's comment there. I want it to be able to trigger evolutions, and I think that'd be really fun. But I don't want this to be a one-off. I want that to be a thing that they do revisit later on. If there's anything that they come back to, I want it to be this idea that you can partner up with any other Digimon.
Just the time that show more couple or in Rory. I'm all up for now.
Fair. Yeah,
I would just like a little throwaway to him. Because I did.
Yeah. Yeah, that's fine.
They're not gonna do it.
No, they're not, but that is the thing. And then we finish up the comment section with Pedja's comment on last week's episode. For me, this is a 3. It's an episode. I like Ruri and Tesla Jellymon's teamwork. I think this is the first partner swap. Correct me if I'm wrong. But the problem I have with this ep is the misunderstood villains. He almost killed them, and then he's like, "Oh no, I'm on a rescue mission. Sorry." Yeah. And how did Kyoshiro make a power plant? Is he a Tesla? Or did Jellymon make it for him?
He is a bit of an...
Yeah. Oh! Bang, bang! Shots fired.
Yeah, he's a bit of a Tony Stark.
Oh.
I know he didn't make the...
No, I mean,
he got grants and...
Yeah, he seems to have connections.
Yeah.
You know, he seems to have enough connections that make Koshiro, blush.
He didn't make the power plant.
No, but he was given the funding to make the programs that run it.
Yeah, and because the whole point of it, like that goes back to Chatter's comment, the total disbelief that there were no adults in there.
Yeah.
The whole point of that power plant was that it was unmanned.
Yeah.
But someone probably should. All working.
Oh yeah, like
he's a genius, but he is still a teenager.
and he's still only one person.
Yeah.
You know, if something goes wrong in 2 different rooms, you want extra bodies to be able to.
At the very least, there should be.
Yeah.
Land, so no one else can get in.
Yeah. Yeah. Just even a security hut.
Yeah.
Just to make sure no troublemakers get in.
Yeah. Then we'd have.
And.
Probably didn't want to.
And.
But that's why there were no people there, because the whole point of it was.
And I do like that they set that up early. Like they did explain it's an unmanned plant.
That's why he wanted the other. Wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You know, and that's fine. Like, I mean, it's not. I don't think it's feasible, but I like that they explained it.
Yeah. In that universe, this is how.
Yeah.
Happened in real life. Their
No.
universe, he is trouble.
Like, what's that power plant or that nuclear plant? Sellafield?
Yeah.
Just imagine leaving that unmanned.
When it's manned, it's gonna cost.
Yeah. It's not feasible to let it run by itself.
Yeah.
But they did explain, oh, I have a government grant. I made the programs that.
Yeah, and he was at whatever thing he was at in the last episode. Probably set up for that.
Oh, the conference thing?
Yeah, that was probably like.
Yeah.
Ideas on how to run it and all that kind of stuff. That would make. But he didn't just pick it up himself. No. He didn't just build it. I'm gonna make a power plant.
Yeah, like he didn't just wake up one day and go, "I'm gonna build a power plant." Yeah. Okay, thanks.
He's a genius, and he has money, but
yeah,
I don't think he has enough to build his own power plant.
No, we don't know how much crypto Jellymon got him.
next week's
Yep.
spoiler from.
Can't wait for episode 20 and finally plot. I'm not reading the rest of the comment. We might finally learn something about. Can't say. I hope we see Wise and Gamamon again. Well, you got your wish this week. And possible Agulu's Gamamon return. I will talk about that when we get to the spoiler synopses. No. Well, episode 19 we can. It's it looks interesting. Because we're just seeing people get deleted effectively.
Yeah.
And then there's all those weird shadow people, and I was trying to look at one of them and see if like there was a silhouette that made sense, or there was one that I thought Noir. I was like, you're not gonna make two Sistermon evil in this show, are you? So I might be very wrong there, but there's a woman with an umbrella, and the silhouette, I was like, Noir? Arukenimon? Actually, Arukenimon would be a great villain for this show. I don't want her to be a throwaway, but you know, she's got to make up for what happened to her in 02. Oh, Arachnimon?
Oh yeah.
There we go. Sorry.
No, from Hacker's Memory.
Yeah, the guy from Hacker's Memory. The blonde. Yeah, that's the
Yeah.
one. Yeah, the blondie one.
Actually, last time when you looked up his name.
I know, he's so forgettable.
He graduated with honors in a university overseas. But that companies are fighting with each other to get him to work.
Barely
Barely
13.
13.
Yeah.
Got a master.
Tesla Sistermon. Oh yeah, she would be great in Ghost Game. She does appear in the opening. Yeah. Oh, they are. Rory is running off 7G. Yeah, she does appear. Oh yeah.
Oh, with the power.
Oh, at the power plant. Yeah.
I suppose it wasn't a nuclear. Was
No,
it?
I don't think it was a thermal dynamics plant or something.
Yeah.
You know.
You wouldn't have been able to build a nuclear power plant that close to the sea.
God, no, you wouldn't. Not everyone that appears in the opening will be in the series, but hey, she's there. True, I don't want everyone. But yeah, also because we had a
I want
Mummymon.
that damn bunny to show up.
But that isn't that just the mascot for Rory's
I don't know.
detective agency click thing?
I don't know because she was in the first episode when we went back to rewatch it.
Yeah, she just pops up randomly when Rory's having her meetings with her
She
friends.
was on it.
Was she?
Because I was watching it every episode, I was like, "But is she
She
going
was
to be
in
in?"
the Zasomon episode.
So then it was that one. She's in one before it, and she's in that one.
Oh.
But when we were rewatching it, all of the things in the background was that her? Because she's just so prominent in the opening.
I honestly think that bunny is just the what's it called? Riri run.
Like the mascot.
Yeah, I think it's just the mascot for it.
I don't know.
But I guess we'll see.
Yeah.
Like we'll just have to wait and see when it pops up again what the context is.
Yeah.
But
Because it's so prominent, so harmless. It looks like it's going shopping for vegetables. Like it's just really.
yeah.
So yeah. Stop it.
I mean, you do like your bunnies.
I do.
You do. You know,
I do
so
like my bunny.
you do.
Oh
So,
my god. Here isn't it?
but that's it. Because we had Mummymon, it'd be funny. Just like
Yeah.
even if they never meet,
Yeah.
just because you've done one, you may as well do the other.
If they did a throwback, it would probably kind of funny, but I'd also be like, he was so cringe.
I've just thought of something,
Oh.
but I can't say it yet because we need to get into the spoiler discussion for it.
Ah, okay.
But I think that's what we'll do now, because I want to try and be respectful of people's time.
Yeah, we.
Yeah. So you know, I'm like, just because I'm off tomorrow doesn't mean everybody else is. So hey Justin, thanks for joining in. We've actually just got done with the comment section, so we're just about to get into the spoiler discussion for the next few weeks. Sorry, I like Hisui and Pokeball. If I open it up, Is there a death monster inside it? No. But there are slots for video games. So oh yeah, I'd be afraid I'd lose it. Yeah. Like
I don't even like bringing the other Pokemon. I'll have a Bulbasaur in that, and it's just living in the drawer right now because I'm too scared to bring it with me.
Yeah, no, I like that Zelda cube I got that holds all. I'm at the same time I'm like, oh, that's neat. I can never bring it anywhere.
Yeah. As soon as that tumbles out of your bag, all your games are gone.
Yeah. It's a fun little box though. But yeah, so I think what we'll because as I said, it's 12:15 and I want to be respectful of people's time. So
Guy.
the guy you like from Hacker's Memory, blondie fella. We're saying Nomura is basically this show's version of him. Yeah. Well, that's it. So we'll get into the. Have a good night, though, Yami.
Night.
Sleep tight, and try not to get spirited away by a demented fairy tale. That'd be great. You know, if you can help it. Look, you know.
Not to... That's how that works, right?
All right, so our show is cancelled. Good night, everybody. We'll see you all later. I just want the Windows XP shutdown theme now. Just da 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 dun. Okay.
Oh. Yeah.
Right. Anyway, so
Timestamp.
well, we are.
Oh, if we give it one.
Yeah. So we're gonna jump into the spoiler room brawl. So where
Does it had way more character? I should throw that worm on at you.
she does say she does say there's his name.
Yeah.
He's so forgettable. What?
Peter Monkey. I'm saying, don't.
Yeah.
That's how he does. Said he determined, so he's taking.
Don't threaten harm on my baby over there, okay? I will end you.
Oh, right.
This girl can fight. Anyway. Yeah. So at the 2-hour 10 mark, I'll update the video description. So we're going to get into the spoiler discussions for episodes 19 through 21. Now, we have the synopsis for 19 and 20, and we only have the name for 21. Which is fine. So we'll probably get a description of it closer to the time. Like,
This is using the.
oh, it does. Look at that. Cool. Yeah. But oh, nice.
And last week I caught a shot.
Awesome.
I've ever seen it.
Daniel Roselli is actually pretty good.
Yeah. I caught an alpha.
Yeah.
Oh, so they're kind of like the book.
Yeah. So the flowers go purple and black instead of red and blue. No, I mean, it's not as drastic as Charizard and Gardevoir. Black. Well, that's Mega Gardevoir, but still. Yeah.
Well,
She's on a funeral dress rather than a wedding
a
dress.
wedding dress, yeah.
You know.
And they've established it's a dress. Look, it cuts off at her boob.
I hate this show. What have I created?
We should do that Smash.
Oh, we have to do the Smasher
Together,
Pass
yeah.
thing that Markiplier did. We have to. But anyway, let's
It'll be more fun together.
oh, maybe.
But anyway,
All right, so we'll get
Yeah.
in. I didn't even have the shiny charm. That's awesome. That makes it better.
Yeah. I had my random dude that just floating around.
Oh yeah, you got a random. Yeah, you got a shiny Geodude.
Yeah, I
in
didn't even have to
RTS.
like hit him with anything. He was just
He
there.
just popped up. Yeah.
But anyway, now is spoiler time.
Yeah.
So if you don't want spoilers, out of here.
Yeah. Sorry, I just thought I heard voices.
Ah.
They might have been in my head. Talk to me. Anyway,
Anyway.
are there
Yeah.
any shiny Digimon? We had this
Technically.
technically yes, but no.
They're different species.
Yeah. We did have a whole discussion on that last week. Yeah,
Yeah.
we were talking about the different Agumon colors.
Actually, I saw a tweet earlier. Other
Spikemon.
yeah, and it was like a sad one of those going, "Don't call me Purple Gabamon."
Oh, oh no, poor Spikemon. Oh no.
Must be Petermon in your head.
Must be. Yeah, must be. I am mentally a child.
But
Anyway,
yeah, if you don't want spoilers and you haven't left,
yeah. So the synopses for next week's episode: Twilight or the Witching Hour. Okay. One evening, Hiro sends Gamamon off to run an errand on his own for the first time. Hiro gets worried about Gamamon and follows him in secret, when Hiro hears a strange voice in his ear and Hiro disappears. Around the same time, Ruri, who was walking through town, also vanishes suddenly, leaving Angoramon frantically searching for her. It was Piccolomon, Piximon.
we were just talking.
We were just talking about, yeah. Now, I have to establish that it's Piximon, because when I read these for the first time, in my head, I read Piccolomon as Pinochimon.
Yeah.
And I was like, no. Puppetmon isn't a pickle. Neither is Piximon, but yeah. So it was Piccolomon who caused Hiro and Ruri to disappear. Piccolomon enjoys sending humans to the past and watching them freak out. So he's a weeping angel? As Hiro and Ruri are both thrown into the past, they wander through a town shrouded in sunset, where a black shadow creeps. I don't think it's an Agumon. We'll get to Agumon in the next one, because that's the one I think it's worth talking about in. I don't know. I think it's going to be a pretty creepy thing. Piximon, everything looks like everything is on Kyoshiro's hands this time. Yeah, I know. Maybe he partners up with Angoramon next week.
He's gonna have all three. True.
Well, not the partners. Yeah.
Yeah.
So. Yeah. Oh no. Why not? So. Yeah, it's. I don't know. There's not a whole lot to pull from. Yeah, that might help. Get the bright lights out of here. There's not a whole lot to pull from that. Sister Lol again. Sistermon Lol is back. Wait a sec. I don't know what it is, but the chat always comes up faster in Streamlabs than it does YouTube itself.
It comes up on before it comes up.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. It comes up in Streamlabs before it comes up in. But yeah, I don't know. There's not a whole lot to pull from it. Time travel is going to be fun. I kind of want Clockmon to be involved somehow. He might be the one that gets them back. But I feel like if Clockmon had gone off and been evil again, this would be his comeback and probably final episode.
Yeah.
Metal Phantomon would be interesting as that shadow. Yeah, I don't think we're going to see him again until we go to the digital world proper, or if ever.
I feel like he was introduced the only of him.
Yeah.
He was like that scared.
Yeah, and there was the whole thing that she had basically had to make a pact with it. So,
literally the Grim Reaper, like we.
Yeah.
Like got sucked in.
Yeah.
That's how it seems.
Who will have materialized from the digital world anyway. But yeah.
But that's what I mean. Once he went in there, I don't see him again.
Yeah, yeah.
He's currently there.
Because he's currently there, yeah. The black shadow that's looming, I think that might just be the shadows that we see in the trailer. They might just be like effigies of people in Hero and Ruri's like that. I don't know if there'll be other Digimon working with Piccolo-mon.
Wherever they're sent back in.
Yeah.
Sounds like
Okay, so could they be?
talisman.
Well, I was just about to say, do you think they then could be maybe shadows of the past, so to speak, where they're shadows?
Or are they people who back?
Oh, so they've become
like
Skull Kids or Stalfos. They've become Stalfos. It'd be interesting. If I don't know, like if they're like shadows of the past kind of thing, where like they're just like these shadowy forms of Digimon they fought before, and or ones that have gotten away. Like I suppose that doesn't really work because that would work more so for. That would work more so for if they were actually defeating Digimon that they've shown
no,
up
I
before.
don't mean that.
Oh no, I get what you're.
Yeah.
Yeah, no, I get what you're saying. I'm pushing my agenda here, and then we'll discuss yours. Well, I take my dog out for his walk. Okay. Yeah, no, but that's what I was getting to. Bear with me. We're retiring for now. All right, Reiko. Well, look, thanks for joining in, and we'll see you again. I hope. If we're done by the time you're finished with your walk, hopefully we'll catch you tomorrow at some stage. So have a good night, and give your doggo lots of head pats for us. Well,
Sure.
yeah, we'll see what happens. Cool. So where was I? Same. Yeah. So like
Okay.
back on the Black Shadow thing, right? So it. No. Yeah, actually, one. Here. It'll be in my. I watched it. Oh, there it is. So, hold on. We'll watch it with the chat. I don't know how safe this is going to be, but we'll watch it with the chat. No. Oh, yeah. Jeez. No. Well, no.
Oh no, because I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh wait, no. I need window capture. There it is. Pop that down, and we'll pop that up here. Yeah, that way it should get around the YouTube nonsense. So, let's have a watch back on that then. Chat and let me know if there's no sound, but it's only gonna be 30 seconds, so.
Yeah.
薄暗い夕方近くの景色や物が見え
Okay,
づ
yeah,
ら
so
く
it's just people walking about.
隣の人の顔すらわからなくなった経験ありませんかそんな時あなたは魔物や妖怪に出会っているのか
Yeah,
あ
that's
れ
the
君
one I
の
was talking
隣
about.
にいる人
Like
一体
Lore?
誰なんでしょう
Piximon?
次回デジモンゴース
There's
ト
no
ゲーム
indication that
大
Piximon
間
is
が
the
時
villain. No, there's nothing there. So, Yeah,
I think
don't know.
Shopify has definitely helped us and many businesses get started.
YouTube and its ads. How dare? But like, okay, so the creepy shadow. I don't know. Who've just been spirited away.
Yeah, it's
Just-
like oh, yeah. For a second. And they can't see you, or you're static, like a shape of a person.
Okay, that's an interesting way to look at it. But I wonder, like, does Piccolo have like a might be Negamon again? I hope not. No, don't bring in somebody else's final boss as a monster of the week.
Lock some. That's what they.
Oh, okay, I see what you mean. Probably not. Oh, they're kinda. Yeah, so the they're just an outline. Okay. So yeah, so that's
Maybe it's something like
erased from history.
something like.
Yeah. Or maybe Piccolomon has some sort of Shadow Realm accomplice.
Yeah.
But if Piccolomon is acting like a weeping angel, that's also quite interesting.
Yeah, like. Power.
Not that I've been aware of, but new universe, new rules, I guess.
Yeah.
There we go. Have his image ready to go for next week. Yeah, it's I don't know. There's not a whole lot to pull from. It doesn't. I don't know if it will be anything taking you to the past, huh? Well, that's another isekai. Digimon's already technically an isekai show, so it's already that kind of thing. In a way, but yeah. This yeah, there's
So
not
maybe
like
once they get something else is kind of weeping by on life people had.
yeah.
Kind
What will the misunderstanding for next week? I really hope not. Yeah.
Time travel is my thing.
Yeah, I mean, it seems like they would have to bring Clockmon back in, right?
Yeah, they mentioned him this.
Yeah,
So
which is good because I did say that before. And this was before he came back. Was this before or after he came back as like and got purified? Whereas like they'll build up to him again, but he'll be mentioned a week or two in advance, kind of thing. Let's get back to the past. Samurai Jack. Nice. So yeah, it's. Can we call next week's episode still a better love story than? Yeah, I don't know. Like, there's not an awful lot of context to go with on that synopsis. But episode 20 the following week, so February 27th episode, is one I'm looking forward to. So, Prison of Fire. Foolish tamer warriors plunge into the past. So, as Hiro, Gamamon, and Co. play at an amusement park, Dark Lizamon and Saberdramon suddenly appear. Saberdramon is Black Birdramon. They ask the gang the whereabouts of the Black Tailmon who's always delivering packages to Hiro. When Hiro is unable to answer them, They try to attack to force the answer out of him. Ruri and Kyoshiro are trapped in an eerie cage made up of black flames that Dark Lizamon creates, leaving Hiro and Gamamon to fight on their own. However, as Gamamon is unable to control what he evolves into, it's a tough fight against Dark Lizamon and Saberdramon's persistent attacks. The reason Dark Lizamon and Saberdramon's tenacity, the reason behind their tenacity, was due to a repulsive incident that had occurred not too long ago.
So happened.
Yeah,
Reported back.
maybe. I want to know, like, but there's an interesting trend. It's a black Tailmon. It's a dark Lizamon. It's Saberdramon, who's a black Birdramon. And then, of course, the black Agumon. Looking for an incident, a repulsive incident that occurred not too long ago involving a dark Gamamon. There's just so much there.
Do you think part of
I don't. Interesting theory. I hadn't considered that.
Yeah. They're like
So they're back. They're coming out in droves again. Or Thunderburmon. Oh yeah. Well, he would have known.
I can't imagine him being, He
No.
was at the top.
Yeah. But yeah. Plus, I think there would have been some throwaway dialogue of, "Oh, it's you."
Yeah.
Just something to go. Hey, hold on a sec.
Mm.
What does Gulus know that actual Gamamon doesn't? So
But maybe they elsewhere?
that's Dark Lizarmon. That's the regular one, Flare Lizarmon. So he was in Tamers.
On fire? Or
Yeah.
Fire?
No, he's on fire.
Okay.
He's just on fire. Black fire. And the regular one's just fire. And
So
then,
he's like dinosaur.
basically
Yeah.
a dinosaur Meramon, yeah. And then Saberdramon is literally just Black Birdramon.
Yeah, that his ugly mouth looks.
Yeah.
I don't.
Does it look evil?
Yeah.
Yeah, we got chased around by a bunch of these in Next Order a lot.
Yeah.
Yeah. So there's the black, and there's Black Agumon himself. So interesting. I think this is the episode with a lot of potential going into it. I think there's going to be a bit of plot here
Yeah, definitely.
because these guys are looking for Black Tailmon over.
Yeah,
Why?
because he.
That's what I'm thinking. Yeah. So Black Tailmon will be able to bring them to Hokuto, and if they're looking, if
They
they're
could just be looking for a Hokuto
yeah,
because
but
it might not actually have to do it.
but the other thing is the reason behind Dark Lizarmon and Saberdramon's tenacity was due to a repulsive incident that happened not long ago. So
We are assuming that is
the evolution.
Gulus.
Yeah, Gulu's actual appearance might have heightened Dark
that he-
Digimon's,
Did he kill?
Yeah,
And if they are a part of this,
don't think they are generally. The D Brigade has a very set idea of what Digimon contribute to it.
I know
But
we went
different-
through it before, but
Yeah, but I mean, different Digimon, different universe, different rules. They can play with it all they like, really. But yeah, so it's generally. I don't even know what the hell that is. That's new to me. Yeah, so we have Commandramon, Sealstramon, Armormon, Tankdramon, Cannondramon, and Darkdramon. Candidates are Bombmon and Michelmon. So, but yeah, I mean, different universe, different rules.
Yeah.
Yeah, it could just be these. There has to be some reason why it's all dark versions of other Digimon, right? The Black Agumon, the Black Tailmon, Saberdramon, Dark
Maybe
Lysermon.
Gulus.
Could have, yeah, could have been.
Or Devimon of Digital World. And
Yeah.
Makoto did something. And
Yeah, I
Maybe,
mean, they could have
yeah.
been their own little collective group. So maybe Black Agumon is like, oh, the boss is here,
yeah.
but it's not really. What did Hokuto? Yeah, it could
Yeah.
be, you know, yeah. What did Hokuto
Yeah.
do to him? What did Hokuto do to the boss?
Mm.
But I like this thing as well, as Gamamon's unable to control what he evolves into. So are we going to see all the evolutions next week, and them just not be good enough? Maybe Gulus comes back. Do we get more Gulus in 2 weeks' time?
It feels like. I feel like it's. House and.
Yeah. Yeah.
Something like that, and then he's like really struggling to like evolve and then go back and evolve
Yeah.
more. And then
Or he evolves into one and it's no good. He gets beat down and
Yeah.
reverts back, and they go, okay, we'll try again. And yeah.
beaten up in arms.
Yeah, and maybe that just
And
makes him
he
go
kinda
kaboom.
just-
Maybe
yeah.
Hero gives into something.
Yeah.
Well, if why can't I beat you? Ah.
Yeah. This
Um,
comes in. I'll beat them.
Yeah.
It's just tail.
tail into
two
the skulls.
both
Yeah. Yeah, so I think Prison of Fire so far sounds like it's gonna be pretty dang good.
I really hope.
You know,
But I don't see them just
no,
get away.
I just think I do think it's interesting that it's all these black variants, and there has to be some reason for that.
Yeah.
Like I do like the idea that they're trapped in a cage of fire, and maybe it's just because that looks scarier. They went with the dark versions of
Yeah.
Lasermon and Birdramon, that they went, oh well, you know, black fire Digimon, black flames, whatever.
I think.
Yeah. Oh, Agumon shoots fire.
Yeah.
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 Fire,
Yeah,
blue
yeah.
flames as well, yeah.
Oh,
Now we don't know what Black Tailmon Uber's attacks look like, but
yeah.
if they're just like regular Black Tailmon, they'd be no different from Tailmon. It's a punch and a kick. You know, Neko punch and Neko kick. So yeah, I'm
He
real.
does have other. Which protects and stuff.
Oh yeah, he does. Yeah, Black Tailmon Uber has stuff to protect his parcels. Yeah, it's but like they're more defensive rather than offensive. Not that I was aware of. Where's the Wikimon? And we'll have a look.
That would be.
Let's have a look. Tailmon. Uber. Yeah, Neko Punch and Bakonia hits the enemy with the corner of its delivery bag that it swings down. But otherwise, yeah, it's just Neko Punch, the same as regular Tailmon. Yeah. So I'm looking forward to 20.
Yeah.
Episode 21, I hope there's a Dark Gabumon. Well, I mean, there is one, but whether one shows up in the series or not is to be determined, and I kind of hope not.
Isn't it?
Yeah.
Feels like
Well, it's because the Black Agumon turned up and everyone, well, not everyone, like there are obviously present company excluded, but it feels like everyone then went, oh, Black War Greymon's coming! Oh,
or
no.
Dark Taichi.
Yeah. I mean, I think that was always a meme. I hope that was a meme.
I
But
don't know, some people.
yeah. But, you know, so if a Black Gabumon turns up and they go, and a Black Gabumon, and they could become Omnimon's Wart. Oh, no, don't put that energy out there. Just don't. Don't, please. I beg you, chat, don't put that energy out there. Please. Yeah. But, so then we move on to 21, and we only have a title for it. And that title is, speaking of Arachnamon earlier, that title is The Spider's Temptation. We've no synopses, we've nothing to go on other than the title. So it's either
Are
gonna.
there many?
There is Arachnamon and Dokugumon. Dokugumon, I'm pretty sure you've seen. Is just that thing.
Yeah.
Right, so there's that, but it's an adult level, and this show likes throwing perfect level enemies at its protagonists. So oh, it's Arachnamon. I always call it Arachne, as in Arachnid.
Yeah. It's
Uh,
not an R.
no, but the English version of her name is that broken down. Arukenimon.
Yeah.
That's where that comes from. She's known as the Queen of Spiders. So, and she evolves from Dokugumon. It's entirely possible, yeah. I don't think we'll see her human form from 02 in it. I think that was something strictly to 02. But I don't think that has official art anywhere else,
Yeah.
like Card Game or anything. So we'll probably just get this.
But
Yeah. She's ugly cute.
cute from the
Also,
That
she's
sprite
also
is
in the
adorable.
the Vital Bracelet sprite is great though. So her human, I don't think we'll see her human form. Oh, it's never been in a game or anything. Anything she's ever been in has always been. It's always been the spider form. Because wasn't there some nonsense in 02 where because her and Mummymon were created with Oikawa's blood, they were basically his children, and that's why they were able to take human form. It was some nonsense like that. I still don't know how that works. Maybe. But yeah, so in any other media, she's never had her human form. So I can't see it turning. Especially Mummymon didn't even have his human form. Mummymon didn't have his human form in the episode he was in. It was just his mummy form.
Yeah.
So I don't see them giving Arachnamon her human form unless she was one of the black shadows that we've seen, and it's gonna roll one episode into the other thematically. But without a synopsis or an idea of what to expect.
Like if she was the black shot. Game until they're
Yeah. Are. And then this really cutesy art from
That one is a cute. Clicked on it. highlighted it and I didn't even say anything out loud.
Oh, I knew you'd. I see. Yeah, I could tell. So we have the image gallery for Wikimon open because I'm just reconfirming that the human form of Arachnimon hasn't turned up in anything else.
I love how her little bracelet version is.
Yeah, her vital bracelet sprite's amazing. um. So yeah, I don't know, no more Omegamon's Wart or B, had enough of him in Next Order, and Alter B, Alter S in 2020, Omegamon in general in 2020. I'm kind of okay. So if Gamamon can't control what he evolves into, does that mean he'll evolve into Gulus by himself, even if he isn't gonna go kaboom? I don't think so. I think Gamamon has to go through something really stressful in order for Gulus to come out, and that's why it took Pokemon dying in front of him, which he doesn't seem to remember happening? Question mark. Yeah, I hope not. But if he does come back, it'll be end of series shenanigans. Oh, you saved the world. It's Shenron and the Dragon Balls. You know, what is your wish? I wish that all the friends we lost on this journey were returned. And that's how we get Pokemon back. Chaosmon is going to be the joint Mega. Chaosmon could be fun. Like, to be fair, like, if we get some reason for Darkdramon and Boncho-Leomon to fuse, yeah, I'm okay with Chaosmon showing up, but we sort of need to what's the word I'm looking for? We need to highlight that ahead of time. But yeah. Oh. Oh well, we can chat later. So yeah, it's
Make it. Oh, no, wait.
yeah. That's. Would you guys be interested in that? Channel memberships, special emotes. It's kind of something I haven't really pushed.
Oh, it could be something we. We'll discuss that off. Let's not tell the people we're going to paywall content in front of them. maybe let's not do that. Gotta gauge some interest, you know. People want extra screen.
Everything's a work in progress. Ignore the man behind the curtain.
Don't listen to me. I just say it pops into my.
Viewer count just drops to 0. Anyway, so yeah, well, I think it's time to get out of here anyway. It's time to bounce. Yeah, well, also that, and I'm out of stuff to talk about. The synopses are interesting, but it's episode 20 that gives you the most intrigue.
Yeah.
But I also at the same time want to see the next time on trailer for that episode.
Yeah.
Which I'm not going to get for another 7 days now. Just to see if I'm.
Could be.
Oh, I know.
You won't see anything.
Well, I mean, what, like this week's next time on trailer, where it's like, oh, people are getting digitized, but the synopsis is like, yeah, so Piccolomon is sending everyone back in time.
That's not what I saw.
That's not what I saw. I saw people getting sent to the Shadow Realm. Oh, the Digimon Shadow Realm. That's just the Dark Ocean, where Dagomon lives. Careful you don't get turned into his bride. Oh, that made that episode. Oh, I was just thinking about that. Like, I'm glad they cut that out of the dub. Like, the episode exists in the English version, but they did cut out the whole. They said we're going to make you his queen, which is a lot less gross than you're going to birth his children.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah. Oh.
My grace.
Oh. Oh, I get the heebie-jeebies. So, Purple Realm, yeah. Okay. Huh? Legally distinct, yeah. All right.
Right.
Right, so time to get out of here. Do you have anything you want to plug?
Just watch out on anything because I haven't said anything about tomorrow yet.
Fair enough.
But yeah, follow on the
Yeah.
this way.
Well, they're already here. Thank you for that.
This you.
Yeah.
I also have one.
Oh yes, oh yeah. Go follow. Go sub to Meg's YouTube. If
See everything you missed.
there, yeah, that's the one. Oh, and guys, I mean, I don't think I really need to plug anything. It's under my camera. Follow along. Streaming wise, we're gonna do things a bit differently this coming week, outside of the regular rotation. So things like Danganronpa, Xenoblade are gonna be on the back burner for this week only, or this coming week only, because Voice of Cards 2 comes out and there's going to be the server tests for Nintendo Switch Sports. So I'm gonna try and stream those in place of what we would have in regular rotation. So if you want to drop by for that, that would be fantastic. But outside of that, it is time that we bounce. So have a good night, everybody. Have a great week ahead. I hope tomorrow is very special for you, whether you're just having the day to yourself or you're spending it with someone special. And if that someone special is you, ride on, partner. Keep up the great work. You are loved and you are cared for. We will see you soon for, what is it called again? Twilight, the Witching Hour. So, look after yourselves. Have yourself some Psycho, and we'll catch you next week. Bye.